31 knockouts in his 45.
A lot of trash talk. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice job blocking the hook. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace.
A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Well, this fighter has been down twice. Here we go. It's round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Miss with that jab. Good left hook. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter, hold that thought. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. That was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to... What? Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step. I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down. Even I've got to... What? Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step. I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
are back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. They say the bell rings and we start the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The straight right just misses. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Missing with the hook. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. Failing to score with that right hook. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? They better start respecting each other's punching power. And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Jump slick. Get your mind back on the job.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, and look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Just missed with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
They believe their fighter.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Klitschko is dazed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just missed with that hook. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics.
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see see that again.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we continue?
Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Absolutely crazy.
This is the beginning of round 6. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Here, Johnny. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues? Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Klitschko is on the canvas. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.